Oops. What? Don't tell me you're not going to see Starfield again. Okay, it's decided not to see Starfield. We're going to display capture instead of game capture. Just making sure. Hello, Sam.
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
Kids know how to push all the right buttons.
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you, but Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner, Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad.
Whether you liked to be a dad or not, you seem to have taken to it.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
And where was Lillian?
Well, Mrs. Lillian Coe was right there with me. And as bad as I had it with nursing at all hours, I know I had it comparatively easy. But that don't mean those first few months were good by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, she's lucky to have you.
Yeah, sure don't feel like it. And there's something you said to me about parents wanting children to learn from their mistakes. Now that Cora's getting older, that's what haunts me. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
Just talk to her about it.
Maybe. When she's older.
No.
I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Well, I think she's thriving to take a grown-up constellation.
You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Anyway, so the ship has got a bit of a redesign over the course of the week. So it got put on with EM weapons, particle beam weapons, and the rockets got put back on. This was mainly just so I could get through the perks for the perk challenges. And it's also got a lot more shielded cargo space that I'd never use. I had to turn the cargo containers around so they were facing in the way like this to get a attach point for the weapons. But hell, I got there eventually. So, and there's now 3 landing gear on each side. So there's a total 6 landing gear to take the weight of this fucker. Yeah. So other than that, not much has changed. I'll show you. I have mastered every single physical skill. Every single combat skill is now up at rank 4. Every single science skill is up at rank 4. And every single tech skill should be up at rank 4. Yes. All that's left is negotiation, which is going to be a bitch because I can't get the quest. I need to do that repeatedly. Isolation and deception And then there was manipulation, which will get better when I have to do the Ryujin one. But I can probably get it done before then. If I just keep grinding it out. So, yeah, Deception and Isolation will have to wait until I've finished all companion quest lines. So, none of the companions are on the ship when the Deception does, pirating ships happens. And Isolation will just come naturally when they're not around. The other one, though, Negotiation, I might have to go into the New Game Plus to get that done. Oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare of that. But I've still got 3 quest lines to do. 3 faction quest lines to do, so there might be some bribery somewhere along there in the persuasion. So. Right. I have no idea what this is about. Why does it want me to go to Neon instead of Neon Core? I mean, that's where the fucking... I get it. It's actually on... It's, right, yeah. But it's not thinking very straight about where it wants you to go.
Well, there's no way in hell I'm letting Cora land here.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. We've got you covered. You know, the question.
Right, so this is actually Neon out here. The same as the landing pad, but you have to go through Neon Core to get to the Neon lower platform. Unless you just jump with a jetpack. I mean, that might be possible.
This is no place for tourists, believe me.
Hello.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Who are the disciples?
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
I appreciate the warning.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
I might check these guys out.
Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. Disciples and all. Have a heart.
There you go.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
1,000 credits, man. I've got 1 million. Like, I've got 1.1 million credits. I'll give him. I'm going to Madame Sauvage's anyway. Now, there should be evidence in here. And evidence in the next place we're going to, and then an evidence you get as part of a quest. Well, rather, it's an optional quest.
Around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested in your asking. I've bought
Yeah, evidence.
and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the
Velocity's such a grab rush.
I remember getting this one in a back room.
Pour me a velocity, dummy. I think we're in luck.
There we go.
Estelle, you found a buyer. And in less than a week. I'm impressed.
Money.
There's just one teeny little catch, though.
Whenever there's a catch with you, it ends up costing me money.
Before you give me the guillotine, hear me out. The buyer wants the merch, but they want it tomorrow night.
Velocity yet?
And there. Do you
Hey,
have
I'm
any
busy.
idea what it will
You
cost
want
to
the
get
good
that
stuff?
many crates
Try
on the
somewhere
field by
else.
tomorrow? No, not this time.
What if I told you they wanted 15 cases this time? At full price.
What about your comrades at the Crimson Fleet? Won't they want a taste? I'd hate to lose half of our profit.
You just worry about the shipment. I'll handle the fleet.
All right, Estelle. You have a deal. Here's your drink.
You looking to get zoned?
I'm looking for you.
Yeah. Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
I need specifics here. What's going on?
Specifics, huh? Okay. Fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and latches onto you like a damn leech.
Benjamin goddamn Bayou is worse than the Crimson Fleet. I'm not even joking.
What the fuck is that? Do. Something in the background of one of my USB devices just keeps clicking on and off. Alright, anyway, if you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you.
Alright. I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
What kind of facility are you talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Where's the underbelly?
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Well, sounds easy enough. Go in, steal things.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
Fair enough.
It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Fair enough.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brace and Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
You know, this high-speed wireless data set collection siphon should make the job a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
There's got to be a catch.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorico. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Right, so we'll go get this optional one to get the evidence on Comico, and then we head to Comico and get the evidence in that place.
I used to be an actuary.
And I think I'll have to ask Sam to stay here for a second.
Astral Lounge. I mean, confession time. I used to blow off some steam there. Bad idea.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada? Me either. He's never around.
You need something? I'll find some way to...
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
I don't need a job.
Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
If you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Like you do. Sure there's other scientists working at Brayson's side.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
Well, if you're worried about this company, then just send it a report.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Mind if I ask about Ayumi Komiko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you suspect she's involved in anything illegal?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
I understand it's difficult for you, but I know we can work it out.
I really hope so.
What's a bribe option? I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
Maybe we can work something out. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for taking the time to talk.
No problem.
Hello.
I'll just casually walk into our office. Don't worry about this. I'll just trap myself behind a door. Close those windows. You'd think I'd actually fucking remember to, you know, check the doors shut before I do it.
Careful of the security systems.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
The way things are looking at Generdyne, might be time to polish up my resume.
I'm up for a little adventure. Back in action.
There we go. Now let's go find Comico. Comico.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
You're out there alone, right?
Using the sacred techniques of ancient herbs.
Well, I found a way to get tranquility. It's actually in the fucking Ryujin Tower. Yeah, so we went in here too.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity
You good?
or Chimera?
Looks like you.
Need to relax. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but they don't
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I'm looking for a Yumi Comico.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did
No,
Micah learn to
no,
mix a drink like
not
that
this
anyway?
again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I just have documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
Wouldn't be the first club I was tossed out of. Even the third.
I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. May all your journeys be safe.
Hey there.
Micah knows how to make a drink.
Yeah, there's definitely no evidence there. I know it's meant to be in this club somewhere. Possibly upstairs.
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
Pardon?
Aha.
Can't you see I'm busy, Estelle? What do you want? I've decided to accept your offer. Let's make sure this is absolutely clear. I don't want any screw-ups. I'll provide the shipment IDs, the equipment description, and schematics, and in return, I disable the freighter, transfer the goods, and then transport it the rest of the way for final sale.
You got it. Too bad your friends back at the Key don't know you're cutting them out of the deal. I wonder what they'd say if they found out.
Probably the same thing your boss in the big shiny tower would say if he knew you were funneling electrical components, right?
Well, we don't have to worry about that because neither of them will ever find out.
Right? That's right, Toots. Let's just enjoy the credits and keep our big mouths shut. After all, it's just good business.
Right, yo. Now we have all 3 bits of evidence from this quest.
Yeah. What do you want?
I need a way to generating power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Help me on this evidence of your scheme of Bayou ends up in SSN Enon.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Okay.
I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Can you go back to the ship for a minute?
Never a dull moment in your...
Hello.
No, it's almost time for an episode. So we're going to have to stealth through this next area, so that's why I sent Sam back to the ship. Unless it's Andreas, companions generally don't do stealth very well. And it's not like I need it. See, like, there's a ship there. Yeah. So this is why it sent us to Neon, is because this is in the same area as the ship, but I don't think there's any way... Yeah, 1/2 gravity, I don't think there's any way for you to make it up here with the jetpack. That's a hell of a jump, and I don't think you can make it. Unless you get up to there, and then somehow make it from there up. That'd be some dedicated fucking... Yeah, how do you? Do you just jump into the water to get your fucking... You know what they need? So you can just walk up behind somebody like that and just push. Alright, so... This is where we're going next episode. So we'll see you then. Thank you for watching.
And soon, my man is not going to be happy.
Okay, bye bye.